All right. So speaking of playing really well here, Sam Darnold, damn, he's playing really, really well. You talk about one of the major surprises this season, and I think to me, Sam Darnold and the way he's taken advantage of his opportunity. Of course, JJ McCarthy coming into the season was the expected QB, I think, but he comes in and a lot of questions initially, and man, he's definitely proven them wrong. His numbers are really, really good, and you definitely want to dive into what's been working for him. I think right now you look at it, right? I think there's a bit of a career resurgence here, which is really great for someone like him, and you hope that guys like Zach Wilson. I mean, you see it happen with Baker Mayfield. Hopefully it happens for other guys as well. But like here in Minnesota, Darnold definitely found his groove. Like in 2024, this season, he's put up 1,111 yards, puts him, I think, 10th in the league right now, and he's tied for first in touchdowns with 11. And to me, what's wild is, like, if you look at his interception count, just 4 picks, right? I think has him tied for 40. As of me making this video, it's 4 picks. So he's tied for 42nd. So I think, protecting the ball really well, making better decisions than when he was with the Jets and things like that. QBR 58.6. I mean, I don't know how much you factor that. I mean, I don't really factor that kind of stat into it, but you just look at the other things and he's done really, really well. And again, like, he has really taken advantage of his opportunity, right? He's maximizing how much, this time he's the starter, right? So he's definitely taking advantage of his opportunity, because he wasn't even expected to be the long-term starter, like I said a while ago. And being able to not just hold things down until JJ McCarthy gets recovered, but like, he's the guy right now, right? Like, I think, it's pretty wild how sometimes that stuff happens where, like, injuries happen, and then the next guy in line takes advantage of the opportunity. So I think having the faith of the Vikings, the coaching staff, the players, and the fans behind them is huge. And it's cool to see, a guy like him you look at his days from the Jets, and you could have never imagined that he would be top quarterback in the league at any point in time, right? So really cool that, to see him get this opportunity and not just do well, but literally be one of the best in the league right now, which is really, really cool to see. And I think what makes him really good is the consistency. I think, is he like Lamar level in the way he plays? I mean, maybe not, but I do think in terms of the way he plays, like, he's throwing multiple touchdowns in every game. Only 4 interceptions, right? O-line's been solid for him, but I do think he's doing a good job he's like moving around the pocket, avoiding the bad sacks, playing with confidence. Like, those are things that, like, we haven't seen from him, especially, again, look back at the Jets film. It's like he's not, like, he didn't have the confidence he has now. So, having that, to me, a lot of credit to KOC, a lot of credit to his team and that O-line and also his receivers for just, being that level of support for him in terms of weapons and executing on plays and things like that. Again, the team rallying around him is a huge deal to me. And he's had that chemistry with, Justin Jefferson, Addison, a lot of the other offensive players he's gotten chemistry with, and that's huge. You got to be able to have that trust with your receivers. I mean, you just look at someone like CeeDee Lamb with the Cowboys, and, like, look at this past game with the Steelers against the Cowboys, and the Steelers or Cowboys did win, but there's that little bit of friction there with CeeDee Lamb and Dak, and like, maybe that's just guys being guys, and I've been on teams before, and everyone who's played sports before at a high level knows that everyone just wants to win, and things can get a little heated. It's not a problem. But I think when you look at Darnold and the way that he's delivered and the chemistry he has with his team, it's just like they're all in on him, and it's great to see. I do think one of the things that I feel like I've noticed a bunch in his play, especially, again, credit to coaching and the way and Darnold's executed, is that play action RPO game. I think a bunch of his passes, I can't remember the exact stat or percentage or whatever, but like a lot of his stuff is coming from off of play action. And he's just made really good decisions and keeping the defenses guessing and things like that. And also, too, the Vikings have a pretty good run game, right? You look at that, and I think Aaron Jones has done a really good job. I mean, I don't know how his injury is doing. Let's see here. Hopefully it's week to week as of right now making this video. So hopefully that doesn't deter them for too long. But I do think that the way they have schemed up the plays, again, KOC, big credit to him for that. Just done a lot of good